The date is set. Buckingham Palace has finally announced that the coronation of King Charles III will take place on May 6, 2023. The ceremony will be held at London's Westminster Abbey, where the monarch will be crowned alongside Queen Consort Camilla. King Charles's coronation has been scheduled for next year in order to allow an appropriate period of time to mourn the previous sovereign, and to plan the ceremony. As already speculated, this historic occasion will be pared down compared to predecessors. Queen Elizabeth II's coronation ceremony was 3 hours long and cost $1.7 million at the time, which is about $50 million today. With Britain currently in the middle of an inflation crisis and on the brink of recession, King Charles's coronation won't be as grand, in an effort to recognize the hardships of the time and keep the costs low. This includes King Charles having less outfit changes than previous monarchs, reducing the ceremony length to just 1 hour, and ditching some of the more time-consuming and extravagant elements, such as the presentation of gold bars. The ceremony will retain the same core religious elements as previous coronations. It will be more diverse and with a much smaller number of guests. In 1953, temporary stands were built inside the Abbey which allowed 8,000 guests, but the current capacity of the Abbey is about 2,200, which is likely to be the limit for next year. The then Prince Charles, at the age of 4, was among the guests watching his mother's coronation. Buckingham Palace has indicated that the ceremony will combine the ancient and modern, saying it will be rooted in long-standing traditions but will also reflect the monarch's role today and look towards the future. The Queen Consort will be crowned as part of the service, in a similar but simpler ceremony to the crowning of the king. Later that day, the newly crowned monarch and his queen are expected to make an appearance on the balcony of Buckingham Palace. Westminster Abbey has been the location for coronation ceremonies for the last 9 centuries, since 1066. The service is conducted by the Archbishop of Canterbury. During the service, which will be attended by world leaders and royalty from around the world, King Charles will take the coronation oath and wear the St. Edward's crown. The most sacred of all the crowns, it's made from 22-karat gold, diamonds, rubies, amethysts, sapphires, garnets, topazes, and tourmalines. The monarch will also be anointed, blessed, and consecrated by the Archbishop. Many details of Charles's coronation, which has been planned under the codename of Operation Golden Orb, have been mapped out long in advance. Buckingham Palace made the official announcement via email, sharing very little information on the ceremony. Later this year, King Charles is expected to sign a proclamation formally declaring the date of the coronation at a meeting of the Privy Council, which is a panel of royal advisors. Next year's coronation will be the first for almost 70 years, the last being for Elizabeth II in June 1953, and the first held on a Saturday since Edward VII in 1902. It is not yet known whether there will be an extra bank holiday added or moved to the coronation weekend, with a bank holiday already scheduled for earlier that week on Monday, May 1st. King Charles will be 74 at the coronation, the oldest that a new monarch has been crowned. The date will also be the 4th birthday of his grandson Archie, the son of Prince Harry and Meghan.